Everyone, welcome back to Kubota Farm. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I really don't know. Things are still a little bit confused in my head. So, a quick explanation. I had an episode, and it was actually kind of a lengthy episode, that was posted to come out Sunday. Due to really weird and lengthy um, uh, encoding times from YouTube, it wasn't ready. I could have set it public, but it's at 360p. The video looks awful when it's like that, and I hate doing that because, especially with a long video, it just looks grainy and it looks nasty. So I finagled around a little bit, and I finally got it to finish uh, doing its HD encoding thing on YouTube, and that's what became Monday's episode. So here we are on Tuesday with what would have been Monday's episode, but regardless, we're back here in East Vineland, and I'm going to catch up on a couple things. One, I did take a bank loan out, took 50 grand out. I don't know why I'm so against bank loans, but I try not to. But you know what? Feeding the pigs cost me some cash. And I wanted to get them fed because their health just goes to nothing. And our sheep are perfectly fine. I needed to buy base food, I think. I ended up buying base food, grain. I think those were the two I needed to buy, but where our money balance was, it just took us over the edge. And I thought, you know what? We're going to take a bank loan out. We're going to get money so we can comfortably complete harvest season. We need to buy, well, I'll explain, but we do need to buy some forks for our telehandler. We could use our front loader, but I'm really enjoying using that telehandler right now. The Kubota's paint is looking a little bit rough. I think it's mostly paint. There's some dirt there. Okay. Um, you roll it a number of times and it's bound to look a little bit rough, right? I mean, for how I drive this thing and how many times I've rolled it, to be honest, it's actually looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and clean up our trailer. I really don't know why I'm doing this because it's just going to get dirty again because we're going to take it out to the field to get some straw bales collected. I'm in the middle of using the Vermeer to bale straw on our oat field over yonder. I also took and did all of our silage grass transferring. We've got 960,000 liters of silage in this storage barn right now. And that's not all the silage. And if we look at our silage bin here, we've got another 335 roughly plus 6. I mean, well, about 340,000 more liters of silage due. So you're looking at about 1,300 liters of silage we're going to be selling, which is going to be a pretty tidy profit. We also have, like I said, the pigs are happy now. They've got food and they're producing their poop again, which is good because we're going to use it over at our grapevines. I also took all of our wool that we had and got it stuffed in here because this wool thing fills up pretty quick. So I'm just going to continue to fill this up. I also took over a pallet of fabric to the tailor for so it could continue to produce clothes for us. Again, we have things to sell, but it's not the right time of year. And clothes, it's like a $10,000 difference right now between selling them here in August as opposed to selling them. I don't know when the proper time is, but it's worth waiting. It's definitely worth waiting. So, yeah, that's, I think, got you caught up for the most part to what's going on here. I did disable the more horsepower mod. That's a very dangerous mod for me to have enabled. Obviously, I'm incapable of properly handling that kind of power. So I went ahead and disabled that. We're making 180 round straw bales with the old Vermeer. And I think that's got you kind of pretty much caught up to where we are right now. So I think we should just continue to lower that. Let's fire that off. And I think we can just continue to do our round baling. Hello. Oh, man. Sorry about that. I had to cough, but then my mic didn't seem to want to come back for me. So, anyways, we can continue the round baling, get that done here, get the straw. The pigs will be happy. I don't think we're going to have... I don't think it's worth selling any of the straw necessarily. I mean, I guess we could for a few bucks, but I'm not entirely sure that it's really worth it. Oh, I don't have... Okay. I don't have the auto drop on. Boy, this thing, I'll tell you, this thing gets really squirrely. With the steering wheel. If it just likes to do that auto reverse. It looks like that's something Giants has no plan on correcting. Maybe they figure it's not really broken, but obviously for people with steering wheels in the game, it's a challenge. I'll put it that way. So maybe that's why they're leaving it. Maybe Giants just figures, hey, why not just include an extra challenge with driving the Vermeer, you know, for people with wheels. I'm up for it. Why not? I do love this Vermeer, though. I mean, all things considered, still one of my favorite tools in the game. Probably my favorite baler. This and the Krone Big Baler. Really love both of these things. Love watching this thing work. Love watching the shocks just flex and go back and forth there. And it's fast, and it's got a nice wide... collector width to it. Am I saying that right? So you don't have to be like super centered on the windrow. I mean, I guess it still helps to be centered on the windrow, but it's a little more forgiving than some of the other balers. I'm using the oh, I forget what it's called. The round bale extension mod, I think it's called. Which just basically, once it gets to, you know, a nearly full state, it automatically slows the Vermeer down. Automatically stops it when it gets to 100%. It's a mod that I think I've gotten really used to having. It's kind of a, I don't want to say lazy man's mod, but it certainly is a easier to deal with round balers mod. You're not having to really eyeball your percentage as much, and you don't have to do a lot of reversing and that kind of thing. So it can be frustrating a little bit at times, though, when you start getting close, when it automatically starts beeping and it starts slowing down on you, and you're wanting to finish off the rest of that bale, and the thing doesn't want to go more than like 3 miles an hour. Well, here we go, right here. So it slows down to 5, which isn't bad on the Vermeer. And then it hits 100 and automatically brakes it for us. So I can just keep it in cruise control or keep my foot on the gas. And once we're off, we're off. It's pretty nice. It's still a mod that I really like. I think I've just gotten to the point where I'm so used to it that it's weird not having it. I did find, however, it does not play well with our Kubota fast baler that we have. We don't use our fast baler very much. In fact, I think we've probably used it once or twice, but it doesn't play nice with balers that have that pre-chamber. So basically, if you're running a baler, you know, where you don't, a round baler, where you don't have to stop, it just pre-chambers and then spits out the bale and continue and lets you continue to go. You're going to want to disable this round bale extension mod, because otherwise it basically turns a fast baler into a normal baler, which takes away all the point of having a fast baler with a pre-chamber. So yeah, I think that was confusing enough. Maybe you kind of felt where I was going there, but so I try to keep episodes to around 30 minutes. I'm usually not very good with it. I usually go longer, like 35, 40 minutes, I think. I was looking back at some of my recording times, and it seems like I could probably easily say I average, for like Let's Play stuff, over 30 minutes. And I don't know if I should maybe start being a little more diligent about keeping it to 30 minutes. I don't know if you all like longer or shorter videos. It seems like usually most people like 30 minutes or less. There's always a group of people out there that want longer videos. So I don't know if you have a preference, or if if you care either way. I'm happy to leave it in the comment. Let me know what you think. Some nights allow me to play longer than other nights. There's always, the work that I have to do after recording the video. It's not a lot of work, but I want to make sure I create a thumbnail, and there's usually some things that I do off camera too to prepare for the next video. So for me, I guess 30 to 40 minutes seems to work out generally pretty well. Weekends, I usually like to do a little longer videos, and Throwback Thursday always seems to be a longer video. And I think that kind of makes sense, because I wish I could see the back end of that baler a little bit better. Oh, wait a minute, we can use our rear view mirrors. Oh, wait a minute. Thanks, Giants. They're usually all cockeyed and pointing in like the worst direction. Do you think it's possible that by 2025 Giants will give us the ability to adjust outside mirrors? Do you think is that a pipe dream? Is that just a pipe dream? I honestly am a little bit surprised we haven't got that in the game yet. It's been done. Modders do it. It's completely possible to do. I don't know why Giants wouldn't do it. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out that, like, it's not like it's going to put more hardship on lower end PCs. I mean, you can even enable or disable the function, but it shouldn't matter. I mean, the number of mirrors matters. That can draw your system down a bit and cause some lag, but the ability to adjust your outside mirrors, man, that should have been in the game since like 2017. I think I remember possibly even in 2015 modders gave us that ability. I just don't understand why Giants has not given that to us yet. Very odd indeed to me. Some things like that. I don't know. I think that, wow, yeah, that looks like it kind of takes care of all of our straw. And I don't think we can eject a parcel. So, let's get the Vermeer back home. I don't do beacons enough. I always remember to do them, like, too late. Like, oh yeah, beacons. I should start using my beacons more. Let's see, we can park Mr. Vermeer. Actually, you know what we can do? Like, I'm not even in reverse. That's my steering wheel causing that. So if I straighten my wheel perfectly straight, I'm good. But as soon as I barely turn it to the right or to the left, it goes forward. Turn it to the right and it goes reverse. It's kind of a hassle, but it is what it is. I don't know why I keep coming over to our garden hose too. We have got our handy dandy water pistol. Okay. Let's get you cleaned up a little bit. I left you kind of dirty last time and I felt kind of bad. So let's get the Vermeer looking kind of spanky clean. Put away wet. Man, look at the size of that front glass. Imagine that thing, how much money it would cost to replace that thing. Massive. Great visibility on this thing though, impressive. What's our repair costs? Not too shabby, 63 bucks. We can handle that. All right, so we have got our straw baled up. Well, that took me a few tries. I'm kind of tempted. You know what? You know what we're going to do? I don't normally do this. What's it saying? No loading allowed. Well, that's garbage. That's just garbage. The universal auto load mod has been... I think I'm missing a key function. I need to look on the keyboard functions because I think Loki made it so that it doesn't auto strap. And I need to look and see. I thought that was one of the new features, was disabling auto straps, because what's happening is it's auto strapping, and when I get up to an auto load like this, it'll probably make a liar out of me now, and I go to load it. Of course it did. Of course it did. Okay, I think I might know something else I was doing wrong. Let me test this out. I think I was not pulling... I think I need to pull ahead further to an empty spot on the trailer. Are you not... What's... Are you broken now? Altogether? Let's see what's going on here. It hasn't been behaving as well for me. It might be the fact, too, that this trailer is... Yeah, I know. It's so weird. It might be the fact that this trailer has its own auto load, and I'm using the universal auto load mod, so maybe... Yeah, it's like, I think it works better if... I think it's struggling when it's strapped down. Let's try this. So, no straps. And there we go. Yeah. So I need to look and see if there's a way to make it so it doesn't auto... so the straps don't automatically attach. I bet it won't put any more on here. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna consider that full. How many more bales do we have? Just this one? And 103. Let's see if it will take one more. Otherwise, we might... Yeah, it's not happy. Okay, all right. It's not happy at all with that. But what we're going to do, since I'm already doing the auto load, we're just going to... We're just going to... Oh, the blue's going to be on the wrong side. Whoops, didn't want to do that. As long as we're in it already with auto load, we're just going to do that. We'll just use our Superman powers. I'm going to try not to tip this thing and get ridiculous with it. It's got to be a good chunk of weight on the back. Oh man, that's got to be a lot of weight on there. I was watching a couple YouTube videos today on some, I guess they were calling them kind of unique farms doing baling and processing bales in kind of unique ways. It was actually really interesting to see some of the equipment farmers use. Some of it was kind of proprietary as well and custom stuff, and it was actually really cool to see. Alright, you, my friend, I'm going to pick you up in a little bit further distance and see if I can really play it dangerous. I guess that should pretty much hold it as long as I don't, you know, get crazy on the corners. The Kubota seems to be dealing with it okay. Let's just take it straight over to the pigs and give them some straw, and I think we'll just leave the rest. We'll just leave the rest over by them and use it as needed, kind of a thing. Which side do I have you unloading? I think I have it unloading to the left. I do indeed. And those, it didn't know we had pretty much, so yeah. You think you'll take more straw? How much straw do our pigs have, by the way? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So, whoa! You can sit there. Will you take the rest of this? Thank you very much. And we'll just go ahead and set you all down here. Like I said, normally I kind of like to treat bales at least halfway legit. I get the front loader out or the tail handler and at least collect them off the field to bring them over to an auto load trailer, but man, I gotta tell you, I just wasn't inspired this time. Hope you all don't mind too much. I just was not entirely inspired. Alright. Plenty of straw for our pigs for a while, so we don't have to worry about them, and they can continue to create their mound right there for us. And we can focus on other things that need to be taken care of. Boy, our sunflowers are looking pretty snazzy over there. Poplar, of course. Oh, that's going to be lovely. Been looking into some alternative harvesting options for the poplar. We'll have to see how that goes, but I got a couple ideas on that. Sunflowers are getting there. I think what we're going to have to worry about now is just what we want to do with our oat field over here that we just finished off. If we look at the calendar, we could plant canola. We don't want to plant more poplar, grass, oilseed radish, blah, blah, blah. We might just as well get the field prepped and ready to plant maybe next month. Maybe we'll do a wheat field. Oh, that was the other thing. I wasn't thinking. Um, we have oats, but in my brain I was thinking the pigs would take oats. The pigs don't take oats, so I could not use oats to feed the pigs, and that was another reason why I had to purchase some stuff for them because we do have oats. When does oats out? December. But unfortunately, we don't have pretty much oats for horses, right? I think. So we'll probably just end up selling those oats. I would think would be our best bet there. But we can go ahead and prep this oats field. I don't think it needs plowing. Whoops. Nope, it's not set to needs plowing yet. We could direct plant right on top of it. Does it need lime? It doesn't look too shabby, does it? I think pH actually, I don't know, we could probably go ahead and lime it. It won't take a whole lot of lime just to keep that field balanced out. Let's take a quick peek at what it shows over here. Yeah, so pH value just says, yeah, it says good. We could direct drill right on top of it, and if we do that, then we can just wait till next month to do that. We wouldn't even have to worry about mulching or cultivating. It's kind of odd because where's our our little M5s over at the home at our house, isn't it? It's kind of weird because I feel like mulching wouldn't be, would be a good idea, but at the same time, I don't particularly think, it's just not necessary if you've got a direct drill, if you're able to direct drill. And that's the whole point of a direct drill, right, is being able to plant without doing a lot of field prep. And I know that, I believe precision farming definitely prefers, it still didn't empty it. Wow, we've got a lot of fertilizer. And I believe that precision farming definitely prefers less cultivating, less plowing, and less, and I think even less mulching, if I remember right. Let's go ahead and get this cover open first. That'll help. And I have a feeling that's going to be plenty of lime for this field. I don't think we're going to need much lime at all. I think it's actually in pretty darn good shape. Boy, does that feel like overkill right now. We usually use the little M5 for this spreader. And this, what is this? This is our 8? Our 7 with dualies. How about scooting over there a little bit, Brad? There you go. Yeah, I think we're going to have plenty of lime for this field. Holy cow. It's not using a great deal of lime at all. But we might as well get that taken care of and keep it up to snuff. Make a nice sweet soil. Is that what they call it? Sweeten the soil up? Oh, and just a little follow-up to the last episode there. Yeah, I still have Baby Metal videos hitting my YouTube feed. So thanks for that, YouTube. And my buddy Milo for that one. That's got me deep into the Baby Metal subculture. So I'm sure happy that's all went down. Then... one of my favorite YouTubers finally released a video Sunday. If you all haven't checked him out, I think it's in my favorites or my suggested channels or whatever it is on my channel. I forget what they call it. Stavros. Is it Stavros 969? I think is what it is. I've watched him for so many years. I watched him when he only had like a few hundred subscribers. And his channel has grown quite a bit. I think he's up to like 150,000 or so subscribers now. And he just makes fun content, good content. Generally, it's going to be about cars and trucks. His early content was very, very focused on trucks. By trucks, I mean semis, or as they say in Canada, semis. Or as they say where he's from, lorries. So he deals, he features a lot of like Scanias and Volvo, and man, I really need to scooch over. There we go. Volvos and Mercedes-Benz and trucks like that. But he also does videos on cars, on different car festivals that they have in Ireland, and occasionally just some other random stuff that he does. But he's a lot of fun. He does nice video work. It's always, you know, really well presented and stuff. So if you have a chance, check his channel out, because I think if you're interested at all, and it has nothing to do with farming. However, he has had a couple videos featuring tractors. If I remember correctly, he's done a couple videos where he's kind of had a chance to, he was invited someplace to try out a tractor one time or something like that and things, but generally not farming centric at all, but still a great deal of fun to watch his stuff. Actually, I used a little more lime than I thought it was going to. I guess it used, not a bad guess. We'll have at least a little bit left over, but that'll take care of what we need. That's for sure. I don't think the field really needed it, but it's one of those things where if you've got the time, I've got the lime. So bad. Wait a minute. Why are you putting lime on my grass? Does my grass need lime? Because if it does... Yeah, I know. I got you. I got you covered, buddy. We can just expend the rest of our lime on the grass. I don't think our grass needs lime, though. And I don't think this little spot... Yeah, that spot must not need it. Isn't that funny? So random. And this little spot? Nope, that little spot doesn't need it. How much do we have? Just a little over 300 liters left? What's, yeah, that's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. We can leave her be. And I think that's really all the prep work we're gonna do for our oat field. I think we're just gonna hop in our we'll hop in our seeder next month, and whoops, I should probably kill that engine, shouldn't I? And we'll just, well, make up your mind, Brad. Let's give her a quick bath here. It's looking pretty nasty. I find it a little ironic that a lot of farmers, you can work so hard to get rid of all the field stones and stuff on their fields, but then turn right around and pretty much just put them right back into the field, only in powder form. I don't know if that's ironic or just kind of a, huh. We take away stones and we give it back. That looks better. How are you doing on maintenance, my little buddy? Ah, you're fine. And what about you? I don't think this spreader... Whoa! Woo! Yeah, that'll get you going. All right, I think... Oh. This Vermeer. We haven't used this windrower much, have we? I think we tried it out once. And I think that was it. We could probably send this one back home. I don't think we're really going to use this one much. I guess it's not hurting being here, but might as well get it cleaned up and looking kind of nice. Anybody else want a quick bath? I don't think you're in too bad a shape. I think you probably pretty much need a paint job more than anything. You're looking pretty good. You're looking all right. How you looking, buddy? Yeah, you're looking all right. All right, I think that's actually going to do it for us here in Kubota Farm this time around. I'm going to peek around a little bit, but I think we're going to go ahead and advance to September. Just keep this train moving. Bring in some more cash. Thanks everyone for watching again. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, if you would please, and subscribe if you'd like. And I will hopefully see you back here tomorrow. We'll be back here in East Vineland to pick up where we kind of leave off. So have a great day, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you soon.